Igor.
All right.
I don't know exactly how it works, but Matvey has a way of... He has this strange powder.
Dust?
Because I can see you for what you are.
And what's that?
A forthright and honorable man. Anyway, it'll help us in your heist. You should get your hand...
Well?
You should.
Okay.
Magic powder? It's not really your style to believe in such things, is it, Igor? Still, if there's any truth to it, it could be your best chance to defeat the shadows, and perhaps even him, the Black Stalker.
Watch out for those bastards, Igor. I heard on the radio that they're sending more troops to Red Forest.
Olga, I think I found some of this... What did you call it? Dust?
Stay vigilant. There could be lurkers nearby. Those things are never too far away.
Hey, you! Where do you think...
Don't shoot.
Friendly my ass. Turn around and keep...
Why so hostile?
Did you now? Olga's gone and Kostya's missing. Probably be...
Look, I really need this dust.
No can do. There's too much going on right now. Kostya and Matvey are... At least we know what happened to our kin. Fucking NAR, but...
Look...
White powder...
Now, wait...
Just kidding. I know what you...
Oh,
good idea.
Did you hear that?
Talking to this halfwit is a waste of time.
Any suggestions?
Go to the cemetery. At least Matvey used to visit there from time to time. Maybe you'll find him there.
Jesus. This isn't really a cemetery, is it? It looks more like a mass grave.
I know, but it gives this awful place a kind of dignity, doesn't it? Anyway.
Unbelievable.
What's going on?
Remember when I told you about ChernobyLite being a giant turtle that supports...
What do you mean?
It seems to be organic. Moreover, it shows signs of basic cognitive functioning. That's why it avoids the lye and phosphorus. Incredible. That explains why the shadows won't touch it.
You can tell me the rest when you get back. Bring the dust.
I told you to return to the UK, Igor. But I see you didn't listen. Well, it's understandable in a war, constantly interfering in everyone's business. You're the wild cat. There's no telling if you'll end up on the side of the heroes.
You're talking gibberish.
You think I don't know you've been talking to Semenov? Perhaps even your little gang of misfits and rejects has no...
How do you...
You really are naive, aren't you, Igor? Like a lost little boy, perhaps. You're not so special after all.
Rat, why did he call you a rat?
They're using you, and you can't even see it. Did you ever think to stop running everyone's errands for 5 minutes? Why,
You're insane. ChernobyLite, listen. I never sold anyone out. Someone sent me a picture of Tatiana, and I...
You're a goddamn liar. She would never. No.
It's the truth, and I can tell you...
You're delusional. Semenov used a photograph to lure you here, to get... He made you his puppet. With...
You underestimate me, old friend. What happened to you? We had our differences back in the day, but we were also good friends. Tatiana has always been the most important person. That doesn't mean I don't care about anyone else. About my friends.
Sure, Boris and Igor, bosom comrades to this. It's really bizarre to see you claiming...
I honestly have no idea what you're talking about, but I don't care. I will find...
You're not lacking in courage, Igor. But courage without... Do you understand what you're... I know you talk to those half-wits in my lab.
You killed them for telling me that crazy theory that ChernobyLite is an organism so powerful it can produce
Believe what you want. But how do you hope to challenge such power? You're so far out of your depth. I have my own plans. And I'm not going to kill you. Not today. You can thank her for that. But I can't make any... Who knows what the future will bring?
That was impressive, what you did back there. You faced a monster and survived. And you two have history, right? Damn.
Thanks, I guess.
But keep your eyes on the prize, okay?
Praise the great rat...
Yes.
Don't worry. I could never believe that you were the Rat King. Or even a lesser rat. But now, we know exactly what we're up against. ChernobyLite is the evil that this... Listen to me, Igor. What...
You're absolutely sure about that, Professor Semenov?
It's the only logical explanation. How else would Amelieva's gamma brainwaves be able to interact with ChernobyLite if it wasn't at least partially sentient? And what about the gate?
Some advanced form of telekinesis.
That's not a sufficient explanation, not by a long shot.
But if what you're saying is true, that would mean that the wormholes are... No, that is impossible.
Why impossible? Think about it. Just because we've never seen an organism powerful enough to create, withstand, or even direct the exotic energy found near black holes, doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
So these fractal tunnels, they're also organic. So we're what? Traveling through the veins of a giant multi-dimensional Moby Dick?
Right now, thanks to his trials, only the Black Stalker is. And if you like to play with metaphors, I would say more like a giant multi-dimensional squid.
And that would make the shadows, what? Some kind of external white blood cells?
I quite like that theory. They are here to nourish the main host and protect it from intruders and diseases.
Us?
Most of us, yes.
Shadows emerged through the unstable gate, so you don't think it was retaliation or an invasion?
No. I would rather call it the reaction of an organism that was attacked by something foreign.
By foreign, you mean our test subjects? So shadows are some sort of antibodies?
Exciting, isn't it? And Amelieva is like the correct protein, the conduit. She can communicate with the beast, but the beast can also speak through her.
I've seen what happened to subjects who were exposed to ChernobyLite. Getting some FaceTime with this must be unsettling.
What do you care? Our names will go down in the history books next to Newton and Einstein.
Of course, Professor Semonov. This is all worth it.
So ChernobyLite is some kind of sentient, multi-dimensional organism. And Tanya can communicate with it. This is... I can't even wrap my head around this.
It's been so long, my love. Why can't I hear you anymore? Since you gave birth to the boy and fell into a coma. You used to visit me in my dreams. I miss our conversations. I miss you, Tanya. Sometimes, I think I lost my way in all this. Lost myself. We both made so many sacrifices, and now I'm not even sure what awaits us at the end of this road. But this is our only chance to be together. You cannot lose hope now. Please, just let Semenov have what he wants. Give it to him, and then we can have each other.
Poor bastard. It seems his delusion keeps him going. But I need to focus. I have to find out what Tanya is supposed to give to Semenov.
It's fascinating, Professor Semenov, really. But I'm here to discuss business, not scientific curiosities. Our investors need to see a return on their investment.
You don't need to worry about that. It can be monetized in ways they can't even imagine.
But that's just the thing. These people don't like surprises. They want to know precisely what to expect. New types of weapons, medicine, a new means of transportation.
All of that, and more. You can tell your precious investors that the millions they're pouring into our project will come back to them as billions.
And what about the Duga radar? It's been drawing all kinds of unnecessary attention over the years. These dark tourists and those damn stalkers.
It has served its purpose. You can scrap it and make razors for all I care. We've got Amelieva now. She's the ultimate conduit. What we have in the works right now, it will transform the NAR into the biggest conglomerate in the world. It's going to be $1 trillion business. We will use Amelieva to stabilize the gate to another world, the ChernobyLite's world. And once we are able to travel there, this will be a revolution unlike anything humanity has ever witnessed. You could call it an ontological shock.
Ontolo what? Never mind. Okay, as long as you find a safe way of putting a $ sign on it, you've got the permission of the board. But, you know, just keep your feet on the ground, okay, Professor? We're here to make money, not destroy the world or cause shocks of any kind.
I've got it all under control. Everything is in place, and our patient zero is ready.
Dear God, so that's what Semenov needs Tanya for? Stabilizing a wormhole? A gate to the origin of ChernobyLite. I need to get to the power plant and find her fast, before he can carry out this insane plan. Who knows what can happen to her, or to the world? I've got to make a plan, and move fast.
I know you're there, Professor Kaminyuk. We need to have... I've got something that may interest...
Are you...
General Kozlov, in the flesh.
Why should I
I don't need you to trust me. Red Forest.
How do I know it's...
You are important, but not that important, Professor Kaminyuk. Besides...
I don't...
I know, Professor, but be...
That was Kozlov, right?
Some FaceTime.
The Red Fort. You can't go.
Oh, no shit, it's dangerous. But when did that ever stop you from sending me on a mission? I'll take every precaution.
But all Kozlov has to do is pull a gun and blow your brains out.
I appreciate your concern, Olivier, but
I see. Do what you have to. Just don't let him get... He knows that together we're a real threat. He might try to break us in it. Remember to stay on the radio, okay?
Sure. Don't worry so much.
Someone has to.
General Kozlov, head of NAR security. A man from the past with a past. I know his kind. They say they want a happy, quiet life, but they are addicted to war and suffering. I feel you still don't know exactly who you can trust. I know you like ample time to think things through, but you need to start making hard choices, even if you don't have all the details.
For the record, going to this meeting is dangerous. Going alone is downright stupid. Watch out for any sign of an ambush, okay?
I will. This must be the place.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Show me your hands.
I didn't come here to play cops and robbers, Professor Kaminyuk. If I wanted to get rid of you, you'd be making your bed in a lime pit.
I can't wait.
There's a helipad with an abandoned helicopter. Next, go there. Find the button that powers it up and press it.
What's that supposed to do?
No harm will come to you. Please, indulge me.
Forget it, Igor. If Kozlov has something to tell you, why didn't he just say it?
What are you saying?
It's all an elaborate trap. They're going to stuff you into an old tire and set it ablaze. I've seen it many times before.
Not a very attractive prospect, but I have to get to the bottom of this. I'm at the helicopter. Kozlov wasn't lying about that, at least.
So you think you can trust him now? You can still back out, you know. Come back and we'll hunt this bastard down together.
There's an underground bunker beneath the helipad.
Don't go in there. Please. Let's regroup and we can figure out what to do next.
I'll let you know what I find. Well, this is getting interesting.
I'm losing you.
Surveillance equipment. Can't be Soviet. It looks cutting edge. Someone's keeping tabs on me in our little warehouse operation. They've got everything here. My exact words, my plans. Olivier, come in.
Where did you go? I thought I lost you for a second there, buddy.
I found a bunch of surveillance hardware in the bunker.
It must be an old Soviet facility. I wouldn't worry about it.
That's not all. I also found intel about me and our mission. Someone is listening to everything we say in the warehouse.
Are you certain? Maybe it's just old intel the KGB gathered on you.
No way. The equipment looks brand new and, goddammit, Olivier, someone's been tracking our every step. We need to talk. I'll come back soon.
You've seen it. I can see it in...
That's what I should be asking you.
My dear Professor, you have a brilliant mind for science. No, I'm not spying on you. That is the hidey hole of a rogue operative. To be honest, I'm not sure who he's working for, but I do know...
Yes, General?
A military man with connections to a foreign agency.
Enough riddles.
Your best buddy Olivier has been with you the entire time. He's the only person with access to you 24/7. Think about it. Set your emotions aside. He's working for someone. NAR, maybe. If that's the case, he reports to us that the whole operation is off the books. So there's definitely something. Otherwise, I would be the one to handle it.
Why did you show me this?
You assume correct. I have my own reasons. I don't know exactly why you're here. You think you know. You may find it hard to believe. We both lost someone. We're all just pieces on a job, but much remains unclear.
Let's say I believe you.
Treat this information about Olivier. Do you think I enjoy playing the evil Colonel Kurtz in this jungle? I came here believing this would be the last assignment, that working in the private sector would allow me to retire someplace nice with my Dieb. I'm his only remaining kin. Instead, I've become entangled in a questionable business run by greedy corp. When they sensed I was unhappy, hid him from me as part of a mysterious safety protocol.
Am I supposed to feel sorry?
No, not for me. I've done things I'm not proud of. But Gleb helped me find him, and I will help you find what you're looking for.
This can't be a coincidence.
What? You'd better tell me what you know, or this conversation won't continue.
It seems a shred of human decency can be... He's still a servant of the Rat King. But
a real hunter doesn't kill cub.
I don't know if you believe in coincidence, but...
What? If you...
Easy, General. He's okay. I came across him in an old bunker and...
I don't need all the details right now.
I sent him to the Samarshell village. Matvey and his people...
Igor, you truly are a ray of light in all this, and proud of myself.
I hope you're not playing games with me, Kaminyuk. But you don't strike me as the kind of... Thank you. Your sense of honor humbles me. It is a rare... This is where we part ways. I hope we don't run into each other again in...
It would be better if you just left the zone, Kozlov.
I wish I could, but it's not that easy. Like I told you before, I plan to play my part to the best of my abilities. And I know you...
You're annoying as hell.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm a free man, a proud member of Pripyat Brat.
I'll get straight to the point, Olivier.
Whoa! Please don't tell me you believed a word of what every general is.
Well, who'd have thought? Our soldier boy is a fucking rat. Just shoot him already.
What's this? A rat?
You backstabbing rat.
What in God's name are you talking?
I've been to your little spy den. You've been working against me this whole time.
I know it seems that way sometimes, but the world doesn't act...
Can the pretentious...
I've got my own mission here, and it doesn't concern you. Not directly. But I've been keeping an eye on you since the beginning. But it's because I'm on your...
No, I can't believe...
Believe what you want. I never did anything...
I'll let you stay because you're still useful to me. But we're not buddies anymore. This is nothing but a business transaction now.
You're making the right call. We'll find your Tatiana yet.
Igor, it's not the end. I won't let it end like this. Go. Die. Fade. Portal. Help. Die. Igor. Sashko asked me.
You got to...
I'm...
You... What?
Koslov accused Olivia. Go.
I've got no...
I'll let you...
Koslov is... Sashko asked, what if they... Forget about this for now, but know that these events can still come to pass in the future. You will need to... Sashko asked, what if they hurt... Sashko in the... Mikhail tried... Let's forget about the...
Everyone, it's time to hit the power plant. We all know it's not going to be easy. We tried before, but this time we're smarter and better prepared. I know we can do this. We have to do this. It's the only way we can find Tatiana and end NAR.
Mousy, you're talking about striking at the heart of the...
I have evidence that NAR was conducting ChernobyLite experiment. Tatiana and her baby were two of their subjects. With the rate at which their technology is progressing, we must...
What about that black mask-wearing motherfucker?
His name is He, Tatiana, and I were close friends until he betrayed us. He helped the KGB He experimented on himself with ChernobyLite and ended up with great power. He's strong, one of the strongest. But
do you know what NAR is actually doing at the power plant? Why is it
NAR wants to create a permanent wormhole to the ChernobyLite world and get to its source. Tatiana's abilities are needed to support the space. It's hard to know what happens if they succeed. But what they're doing is unbelievable. They could unleash something horrific on this world, or become unstoppable, but we're never going to know the outcome.
I like the pep talk, Professor. I think you even gave me a bit of a job.
Yes, we do. We've got everything we need. This is much bigger than anything any of us has done before.
One organization holding this much power is against everything I believe in.
You know how I feel. The right...
I started out doing this for a paycheck. But I'm going to end it for my brother in arms.
Whatever it takes to protect my people in drought.
You think I'm gonna back out now and miss the best part? Fuck no!
I appreciate your trust. Time and again, we'll dress somebody up as an NAR officer, escorting a prisoner. Me. That's our ticket inside. We have 2 NAR uniforms.
I'll do it. I have no...
You should take someone who can keep his...
You're not seriously thinking about...
All right, we still have one. NAR must have upgraded its digital defense. A skillful hacker should be able to at least temporarily...
I'm your man, Mousy. The great rat electronics, surveillance, computer...
Wouldn't call myself a black hat, but I know enough. As long as we don't get into serious stuff, I should...
I need someone to cover our asses in case we end up in the shit.
Firearms up my
My shooting's impaired since I injured my hand.
But what's there to consider? I'm your gal, Igor.
Last but not least, a spy.
I've been watching these assholes fight the reflection for years. I know the power plant like a boy knows the...
Does everyone know what to do?
This is it, my love. The last stretch. You've been through so much for me. Make sure you're ready, because it will take everything you have. Your wits, your strength, your plan, your companion's loyalty, everything. Good luck, my love.
This is it. Today's the day. Whatever happens. Everything sorted, guys? Can we start our prisoner escort?
I'm ready. Though my hand still hurts like hell.
If the uniform doesn't get us in, we have one more ace up our sleeve. Their friend-enemy passport. They say, we quell the storm. And we reply, and ride the thunder. Remember it. Before we enter the lion's den, I need to triple check everything is ready. How's my tech? Have you logged into their system?
I'm in, Mousy. What do you need me to do? Overload their system? Bypass security? You ask and I'll do it. But don't be rash. Once we get started, it's only a matter of time before they kick me out again.
Spy check. How are my eyes and ears?
Eyes are bright and my ears are wide open. I got the plans and codes up and I can hear those foreign fuckers chatter like they were sitting in my lap. No worries, Igor. With me on your side, this'll be like walking to the grocery store.
Sniper, are you in position? Have you got eyes on?
I'm all set, Igor, and I feel good. This is just like my hunting days.
There are a few sentries outside the gate. That's obstacle number 1.
Taking them out quickly is certainly an option, and with the silencer, I should be able to keep my position. It's your call, Igor.
Better use the side passage for now. You can always kill them on your way out. Don't forget that you're a prisoner, Igor. Downcast, hopeless. Use this to our advantage.
Your plan sounds reasonable, Mikhail. Do it.
It's not easy to find, but because you wisely asked for my help, you'll be on the other side in no time. These assholes won't see a thing.
So far, so good. But it's getting harder now. NAR's upgraded some of the old security features.
The electronics are the least of your worries. You loosen anything about this exposed courtyard. They stand out like a signal flare at a funeral, Igor. Be extra careful.
Security checkpoint. What used to be a radiation
I already found the right database. I'll upload your biometric data.
I can't get a line of sight on all of them. Maybe I should target those fuel tanks on the far side. I'll keep them distracted long enough for you to slip past. But if we do that, I'll have to fall back from this position.
Those NAR security systems can be broken by someone with enough know-how. Those IT wankers probably spent their upgrade budget on Pornhub premium content. Once those gates read my biometrics, my cover will be blown. We need to...
Tarakan, I like your...
One moment. Yes. Done and done. Those gates won't be a problem, Mousy.
Time to move. With a little luck, they won't notice us. The entrance should be very close. It's a large metal door to the tech access corridor. Nothing I can't handle.
Remember the charges I prepared for breaching security doors? Powerful, but quiet. Like sticking a curling iron into a pound of butter. Or maybe you want to save them for later.
Keep your head down, Igor. There's a fucking sniper on the building above you.
Stop yelling! How do you know?
Picked it up on the radio. They haven't made you yet, but if you trigger the alarm, they'll come down on you like a swarm of Katyushas.
Damn! If I force the lock, it'll trigger the alarm. This will be tough.
I can try to remotely unlock the door without tripping the...
Let me put that guy on the platform to sleep, and you can make as much noise as you want.
The lock is wired to the alarm system, but Sashko's charges will destroy both the lock and the trigger mechanism. I should be fine. All right, Olga. Do it.
Bullseye!
We made it inside. We're safe, at least for now. These tunnels just about make a beeline to the reactor. From there, the way to the Ark should be easy. What the fuck? The electronics are sizzling as if they're going to explode.
That's to be expected, Mousy. The power plant's electrical system is antiquated, falling apart. We should find a way to short-circuit the power.
Igor, the water is electrified. Don't touch it.
I have access to the circuit. Perhaps...
Have you been listening, Mousy? I can turn off the entire sector remotely. No problem.
I can't shoot the switchboard, can I? I would have to go there in person, which would almost certainly come. I'll be out of the game after that.
Tarakan.
Today, the darkness is our friend,
We're getting close to the reactor floor. I think we managed to dodge the main security detail. As long as we maintain our cover, we should be good.
Step very fucking lightly now, Igor. The place is swarming with those cocksuckers. NAR's beefed up security around Ark for some reason. Either they're preparing for something, or you're walking straight into a goddamn...
I'm in the Golden Corridor. It looks like NAR beefed up security after our little escapade. Not unexpected.
Don't be a fool, Igor. Let me take care of it.
We have to convince NAR that we're their contractor.
Let's try the prisoner escort charade. Just act bored.
Stop right there. I don't recognize you, soldier. We quell the storm?
And ride the thunder. Prisoner transport in progress, Private.
Okay, go ahead.
We need to get past these scientists.
I can help, Igor. You don't need sniper cover at this point anyway. I'll come closer and see if I can stir up some trouble and get the scientists to evacuate. Then I'll clear the area if necessary.
The Brainiacs have their own dedicated comms. I can put my fabulous...
The great Ratcatcher has smiled upon you.
They're not soldiers. They won't buy our fairy tale. If we don't come up with something convincing, they'll sound the alarm.
Tarakan, I like your thinking.
Sounds good, Mercy. It shouldn't take long to hack.
Attention! Pneumonia! Achtung! The reactor's about to explode! Run for your lives, everyone!
What kind of nonsense is this? The reactor cannot
Fuck it, Anatoly. A break is a break.
These old ventilation ducts will take me straight to the Ark.
What the hell is this? Was it here before? Looks like some sci-fi fucking movie prop.
The door is trapped. Touch it, and I'll spend my last moments on Earth convulsing on the dirty floor.
Mousy, the ventilation duct should not be secured.
The main generator's in sight. If I sabotage it, you'll have a few moments before the backup...
Wait, Igor! Remember the map you borrowed from that fucker Semenov? It shows a...
Sashko's explosives might... Your plan sounds reasonable.
The doors are behind you, Igor. Cut through the crap on the other side, and you'll climb up in there, and it'll take...
Are you seeing those creatures? I hope the bars hold. I might be able to open the gate from this panel, but there's a chance I'll release the things in those cages as well.
Do you still have some of my explosives? Would really...
So this is the heart of darkness. Just as menacing as I am, the NAR will track me down afterwards, but I don't care.
This place is one big fucking trap and totally off-grid. The only way to open it from where you are is to crash the whole system. Unless you have some explosives. The Ark is just outside.
Luckily, I still have some of Sashko... All right, we're taking this gate down.
You heard the man! Move! The priority is to protect the lab!
Damn. Looks like we'll have to fight our way out. These guys are the last thing standing between me and Tatiana. I can't back down now. I'll fight my way in if I have to.
I've got an idea, Igor. I know a way to turn this around. There's still some charges left. I can sneak past the soldiers and detonate them in gasoline tank. Trust me, I'm not in that much of a hurry to die, but I don't see any other choice.
Oh no, this sucks big time balls. I wish we had someone inside who could get those assholes to look the other way.
Attention all units.
What the?
This is General Kozlov speaking. All troops, stand down and evacuate the building immediately. That is a direct order.
Kozlov? He was silent for so long. I thought he was dead. Don't keep the general...
Hi, Eagle.
Kozlov?
My nephew told me what you did for him. He asked me to return the favor. I've always had a soft spot for that boy, so... This is your lucky day. Me and Glee are leaving this place for good. We're going to disappear. I would advise you to do the same. But I know you won't listen. Good luck, Igor. May you find whatever it is.
Thanks. And good luck to you both. Everyone, wait here and watch the perimeter. I have to do this alone. Tatiana! Finally!
Well, well, Professor. I knew she...
Igor, my love. My child.
It's been so very long. But it's finally you. It has to be you.
You know it in your heart, my love. I've been calling out to you for all these years, and you answered.
But how?
You shouldn't be here. It's a mistake. You'll only bring great misery on us all. My poor little boy. All of us together, finally. Release me, my love. Free me.
What did you call me? I don't understand.
There's nothing you can do. You have to end this. Both of us. We're a mistake. An abomination.
What connection?
The connection is the strongest force in the universe. It cannot be destroyed. It has to be completed. It is our destiny. Go to the reactor. Find it, my love. It is waiting for you. No more waiting. Please. Can't you just let me die?
Tanya?
Go. Die. Fade. Portal.
Tatiana. Are you...
Boris. Help. Die. Igor.
I don't understand. Oh, fuck.
Reactor. ChernobyLite.
What do I do? Oh, fuck. I need to figure this out.
Hi, Igor. Happy to see me.
Olivier? What are you doing?
Do you really need to ask? Did you think I was an idiot right from the beginning?
Put the gun down. Whatever it is, we can...
You are such an asshole. I've been helping you. I lost my best friend just to help you find this dear old lady of yours.
Olivier, please.
Not once, not fucking once did you offer to help me. It was always about you. Semenov was right after all, every word.
Semenov? What's he got to do with... Wait.
Yes, I was working for Semenov. He hired me to keep tabs on you. It went pretty well until...
But Semenov? Why would you work for that lunatic? What could he possibly offer?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe a chance to change what cannot be changed? To go back in time and save my squad?
But that's crazy.
Crazy, sure. Is it any crazier than going for an interdimensional walk in a tunnel through space-time?
I'm not saying it's impossible, but...
But helping me was never on your agenda, was it? I should have seen it sooner. Besides, you're not the only one experiencing strange fucking things, you know. I keep having these dreams where I die. I wake up and I live again. I see our friends being killed because of your screw-ups. It's motherfucking Groundhog Day in hell. What do you have...
I don't know what to tell you. You're right. I just never thought anyone else would...
Sure. Semenov isn't the one with the Messiah complex. You are. But today the Messiah
Like I said, it's not impossible. But this is neither the time nor the place.
Not good enough, Igor. I'm serious.
I'm serious too. We don't know what's behind that door. Semenov wanted me here for a reason, so I promise you. Once we see this through, I'll do everything in my power.
Say it.
To save your team.
Okay. That's good enough for me.
All right, I'll be back. Keep...
Sure. I just hope you don't screw things up and get us all killed.
Took your time, Igor.
Cut the crap. It's time you gave me some answers.
Yes, we'll get to that. But since this is our last meeting, I want to ask you a question first.
Fine. Just make it quick.
What do you really hope to achieve, Igor?
that obvious? I want to save Tatiana.
You may find this surprising, but our goal...
How's that?
We were both going after the same thing. But this whole time, we've been chasing someone else's agenda without knowing it.
Come on, man. I've come too far to be fed a line of...
Let's start from the beginning. Dude...
I sure do. Boris, you were my...
Boris is dead. I killed him on that fateful night. April 26th, 1986. And took it.
You took his?
The more important question. The question you somehow failed to... Because you're not Professor Igor Kamenyuk. You never were. I am Igor Kamenyuk. I only changed my name to protect you and...
Protect me? How? By trying to kill me at every turn?
If I wanted to kill you, I would have done it the first time we met at the power plant.
Will you quit talking in fucking riddles?
The truth is hard to swallow, I know. It was hard for me, too. You are me. Tatiana isn't your fiancée. She's mine. Everything you know about her, everything you remember, you are my clone. Sort of. You got my body, my brain, my skills, and most importantly, my
What are you saying? How is that?
Tatiana was sterile. That was our personal tragedy. But when Semenov imprisoned her after the Duga fiasco, she fell pregnant. At first, I thought Boris was the father, and I was angry with her. He needed me to stay on the project and study ChernobyLite. So he injected... What happened next was... I don't know what to call it. An immaculate consent. She gave birth to a boy. You. You grew much more quickly than other kids. But your mind didn't seem to follow. The ChernobyLite no doubt affected you in unpredictable ways. I never really considered you my son. I didn't know what to do with you. But it was obvious that Semenov would incorporate you into his experiments. Or maybe cut you open and rummage around inside. Until one night, Tanya, your mother, communicated with me telepathically. Even though her body was... She pleaded with me to release you into the woods. And...
You're saying Tatiana's child, who you released in the woods in 1990? But that's impossible.
Of course you don't. You looked like a teenager that had the mind of a small child. I remember giving you a sweater that Tatiana knitted for me. The night was so cold.
The sweater? I had it in the camp. How is it?
Yes. It could have been a trigger. Your mind somehow began to rebuild itself. Perhaps you were constructed from Tatiana's desires, from her expectations of... I suspect the process was somehow facilitated by the ChernobyLite.
But she's been calling me this whole time. She wanted me here.
I'm afraid you were bamboozled, my poor boy. We all were. It wasn't Tanya who called you here, but...
ChernobyLite? But the images, the voices...
They felt so real, I know. Your mother was your biggest weakness, and the entity exploited that. It wanted you here. It has plans for you, you see. And I cannot allow it to succeed.
Someone sent me a photo of Tatiana and the piece of ChernobyLite. Those weren't hallucinations. They were real. I couldn't have constructed my portal gun without them.
Oh, that. It was that bastard Semenov, of course. He wanted to bring you here as well. He never got over it when I really hoped you would stay away. But it's too late now. Only one of us is leaving the...
Wait, can't we talk it over?
We just did. Goodbye, son. Igor. Do the same for you. Come on, show me the new and improved Igor Kiminyuk. You're not strong enough to save Tanya. Only I am. I wish there was another way. This gives me no pleasure, but it has to be done. Go easy on me. I won't do the same for you. I won't let you hurt her. Come on, show me the new and improved Igor Kiminyuk. I wish there was another way. You're better than me. Give up already. I promise to make it quick for Tatjana's sake. Come on, show me the new and improved Igor Kiminyuk. I won't let you hurt her. This gives me no pleasure, but it has to be done. I don't need a force field to defeat you.
I told you to watch Tanya. How on earth did you get in here?
Focus, Igor. Look familiar? Where else? I took it from you. From your cult. In a reality where you fucked up, my friend. From one of the many worlds bearing the brunt of your failure.
Are you saying that you come from a different...
This is hell. You have no idea.
Where are you going?
Back to my screwed up world, of course. You know me. I'd prefer...
Wait!
Don't waste the chance I've given you, Igor.
So from my son, close the portal, cut the connection, deny this thing away into our world. Do it now!
Son, please. It will kill her. It will kill the love of my life.
Just let me go.
You can do this, son. You can be the man. I could not go through the portal and face this thing. Undo the...
No, do not do this. Kill me.
It's time to end this once and for all. If anyone can hear me, run as far from here as you can. Everyone, run like hell. Thank you for showing me the way. I won't waste this, I promise. Goodbye. You can rest now.
The protagonist never explained to his comrades exactly what happened at the power plant, but he came out changed. The ChernobyLite vanished entirely. The zone is now free of it. Igor Stalkers drove off the remaining NAR troops and even convinced a few of them to join the cause. Now they're working together for the good of the Samoshels, tracking down the few remaining monsters still roaming the area. Olivier never had the chance to change his own history and prevent the ambush that wiped out his team. Igor's example convinced him to abandon his plan and accept his flawed past. That tragedy, after all, made him the man he was. With time, he made his peace and, in the end, was grateful to be part of something bigger than himself. Once the events in the zone were finished, he sought out Anton's fiancée and took care of both her and her daughter. In spite of his flaws, Olivier will always be remembered in the zone for his courage and grit. Mikhail's life was always full of violence. He was the angriest, most obnoxious man Igor had ever known, but he was also unfailingly honest, both with himself and others. Mikhail's thirst to avenge his murdered friends was his main driving force, but working with Igor and the others eventually made him appreciate the kinder aspects of life. In spite of his rough manner and the darkness inside him, Igor came to like the neurotic Stalker, and by the end, considered him a true colleague. Mikhail decided to remain in the zone and join the others in protecting their shared home. Sashko had always been the lone wolf and daredevil of the zone. Life had always been harsh for him, and he learned the hard way to rely only on himself. His crusade against NAR began with a desire for closure regarding his brother Ruslan's death, but Igor's quest to find Tatiana was what kept him going until the finish line. After the events in the zone, Sashko decided to go back to Moscow and face the hard truth about his parents' death. Eventually, he would return to Pripyat, which became his second home. Tarakan's fight against the Rat King has reached an end. Having barely survived the zone, he realized his time was up. Now, someone else must carry the torch and defeat the evil lurking in the power plant. But Tarakan wasn't worried. After all, he had prepared Igor and others well. Tarakan's true identity was never discovered. Was he a madman, a saint, a spy? Perhaps he was all of these, or perhaps none of them. But one thing is certain. The old man was a true child of Pripyat. His restless soul will forever wander its marshes and woods. When all was said and done, Olga's thoughts went to her mother and the Samoshils. She had joined Igor in his mission because she knew what it meant to live with a hole inside you, a hole left by the departed. As a troubled teenager in Minsk, she'd never planned to become a freedom fighter or martyr, but sometimes we encounter the person who will change our destiny at just the right moment. Life is unpredictable that way. Olga decided to continue serving as the huntress and ranger of Pripyat's forests, striking fear into the hearts of anyone who wished harm upon her people. Like so many before him, General Koslov made the wrong choices while chasing a dream of the good life. War taught him about the cruelty and inevitability of loss, leaving him indifferent to human suffering. It was only thanks to his nephew Galib and Igor that Koslov found a serendipitous moment that placed his life on a new trajectory. He realized that some victories come at too great a cost. Koslov left NAR at just the right time and lived out his days in quiet contemplation, somewhere far beyond their nefarious grasp. Semenov's ambitions and neuroses eventually got him killed. He was a brilliant scientist, but could never come to terms with the collapse of the Soviet Union. Though not a devout communist, Semenov could not stomach the chaotic aftermath, for it reflected the emptiness of his own heart. And so he chased his green ChernobyLite dream, hoping his experiments would usher in a new world order. In reality, what he sought was to fill the gaping void in his own soul. In the end, everything he thought he had achieved disintegrated into nothing. He died, and NAR dissolved, most of its mercenaries wiped out by either the Shadows or the Samoshils. All that remains of NAR. Faced with staggering losses, the shareholders halted all funding. you.